basically sleight of hand magicians I'm not really get interested in. So I thought I'd incorporate a bit of sleight of hand with some mentalism and stuff. And then I also thought I'd then do my favourite trick just afterwards. I just suddenly realised that you guys can't see it. So like I've got on each of my cards like a number, you know, there's 1 to 52, so on this one it's 51. So Amy, can you point at any person in this room? Who is that?
Me.
Okay, so would you like, can you name me an odd number for me please?
5.
5, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you happy that one says number 5?
Yes.
Yep, cool. Okay, and can you point at someone else for me? Who? Sorry.
Aaron.
Aaron, can you name me an even number please?
22.
22. So
So
we've got 22 over here, yeah? You're happy with that one? Okay, so we've got number 5 and we've got number 22 all selected. Okay, now what I didn't mention, I said that it's a prediction style trick, but I didn't actually point out what exactly this was. And in case you're wondering, see, this is my prediction trick, okay? So I've got my prediction and I've got 5 and 22. But I've also got, I just need someone else. In fact, could you just look, she's right in front of me. So I see each of the cards that we had out were all different. And could you please select any one of these cards? It doesn't matter which one. 7 of diamonds. We're going to take this one out. We're going to place these aside. So from a pack of cards, we have selected the number 5. We've selected the number 22. We selected the 7 of diamonds. Now, in my prediction, which is on the table, it says here quite plainly the 5 of diamonds, the 8 of spades, and the number 37. So if I take the card number 5, that's the 8 of spades. And if we take the number 22, that's the 5 of diamonds. And if you take the 7 of diamonds, you turn it around, that is the number 37. Grab the rest of my stuff just to do the last part of the trick.
Sleight of hand.
How do you do that? I'm not trusted of animals because apparently, my attitude towards cats is quite negative. And there's actually only like a few cats I like, such as my dad. Like my dad bought so. For those of you who don't know, I've actually got an allergy to cat hair, and basically my dad decided to buy a cat. So I was like, thanks Dad. It's like you telling me not to just come back, basically. It's a joke. This is the same dad joke. The actual calamity is he actually ran me over when I was 14. I actually ended up in A&E, and my dad was basically saying, like, you cannot tell the doctor. My dad would get up to the pin, no, I got tie marks all up my legs. It was actually my fault, it wasn't my dad's fault. He was reversing down a lane. He was reversing down this lane to basically pick me up from drama. And because I was drama, I was trying to be dramatic and stuff, so I decided to jump over the fence. And as I landed, I suddenly realised that the ground was gravel, so I just kind of slipped, and my dad was reversing, so he ended up reversing right up my leg as I slipped underneath it. Yeah, it was great. It was great, because the conversation with my mum was the most hilarious thing I've ever had in my life. What happened? My dad ran me over. Okay. They're divorced now. They're divorced anyway, it's fine. Really stop. Alright, I'm actually going to show you my favourite trick. So it's the 3 cups and the 3 balls. Some of you may have heard of it. It's normally done as a gambling trick, but it was originally a magic trick. It's about 5,000 years old. Moses used to perform this at bar mitzvahs. That's how old the trick is. Basically, it came from ancient Egypt, and there are ancient hieroglyphics which portray a man performing this trick. So we know it's the oldest trick recorded. The philosopher Aristotle recorded this trick. This trick has pretty much been the same throughout thousands and thousands of years, always the same trick. And Harry Houdini said that unless a magician can master the cups and balls, he cannot call himself a magician. So what I'm saying to you is if I make a mistake, then I'm not actually a magician. So here we go. So we've got 3 cups. The thing is that the cups pass through each other. You've got 3 cups and you've got 3 balls. You've also got, inside of the game, a magic wand. This is always done as misdirection. It used to be done with like a piece of wheat in the Egyptian times, and it's just been changed over time. But the idea is that the trick would always be the same at the start. So the ancient Egyptians used to take the first ball, you place it in your hand, and it'll be gone. You do it again. You take ball number 2. It goes inside your hand, you place the wand, you push the wand right through, gone. You take ball number 3. And the idea is it goes inside of a hand, you can even show it inside of a hand, you spin the wand, you tap, gone. Do you mind standing up for me, please? Can you put your hand inside your right pocket? Is it in there?
No.
Are we in there? Of course they're not, you silly one. See, this is ball number 1, that's ball number 2, that's ball number 3. But it's quite simple. That's the way the Egyptians did it, and when I first saw it, I too was so amazed I forgot to applaud. And the idea is here's the thing I like about this trick. So actually, Simon, stand up for us again, don't be embarrassed about your shirt. Now, you've got cup number 3. Now you've got number 1, number 2, number 3. Which cup would you like? 2. You want number 2. So the idea is I'm going to make the ball leave number 2. Now where would you like it to go? Number 1, number 3? 3. You want it to go into number 3. So the idea is, if without me touching the ball, that the ball would leave number 2 and jump into number 3, yeah?
Very nice.
Very nice. Okay, so here's the great thing, is I bet what you're wondering, you're now trying to ask, like, how on earth did I know you picked number 3? You say, what if you went for number 1? Here's what would happen. It would left here, gone back into here, jumped over here. So that's 2 there, none there, 1 there, yeah? Now here's the great thing, you just keep your eye on the middle, that's 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top, you take the cup, you throw it down the side, see if that's all 3 collect underneath of the centre cup. But the great thing about the trick, I'm going to show you exactly how this works. It works by magic. That's number 1, that's number 2, that's number 3, you take the wand. These 2 jump right to the middle cup. Now I am going to explain to you exactly how it works. Instead of what I'll teach it to you. The trick works by misdirection. You follow too many objects. And I talk a lot at the same time. So if you remove the wand, it makes it easier. So I take the first ball, it's going to go inside my pocket. I'll take the second ball, that's inside my pocket. How many should be left in the game? 1, and it should be underneath of this. Oh, you can sit down, by the way.
I'm an Anglican church, you need instructions.
Yeah, I know that some Anglican churches you don't sit down unless halted by a priest, but I'm not a priest. So you've got 1 ball here, underneath of this cup. But the big question is, like, why is this ball back so fast? The thing is, though, is if this ball goes inside my pocket, do you notice it doesn't actually go inside my pocket? I'm only pretending to place it inside my pocket. It's called misdirection. The ball stays over here. There's nothing underneath of this cup. All I do is I drop the ball to pick up the cup, create the illusion the ball was underneath the cup the whole time, you stupid audience. Now, how many balls are underneath of the centre cup? 1. No, 3. Now here's the thing, if you take all 3, and if all 3 go inside my pocket, how many of that leave underneath of the centre cup? No, but if there was 1 underneath, I would have to use a 4th one, right? The thing is, though, as I do, it's just a little bit larger than the other ones. The amazing thing is, though, is you probably don't see these 2 either side either. And the great thing about being a magician is that actually you have to remain slightly healthy, so carrying on.